Just want to give a shout out to Accent Boy. I'm assuming he's Jamaican. Shout out to Accent Boy. This video is for you, man. So yeah, man. A lot of baby fathers will have access to their baby mother's body, and a woman's first love will have access to her mind. That's just the truth of the matter. So you got to be careful when you're dating these women who have children. You want to make sure the children are moved out the house. They're fully grown and out of the house. And you want to make sure the baby father does not live in the same area code, because at any point in time, he has access to her body. If you act up, if you piss her off, if you're busy, you got to work a later shift, or you got something going on where you can't make it, you know what I'm saying, and she want her cheeks clapped and she's horny, the baby father is the best second option. It's the safest option for her. You have to remember, man, she went through months of carrying a child. She went through hours of labor. 9 times out of 10, the child is a spitting image of the father. And even if he's not, a lot of times, especially if there's a son, these women look at their son and, you know what I'm saying, they can see the baby father in them. Even if it's a daughter. Even if there's a daughter and the daughter doesn't look anything like the baby father. They just know, every time they look at that child, it makes them think of their baby father, because that's who they had the child with. And you just have to remember scientifically that the father's sperm is what chooses the genes. You know? The male overall is dominant. It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And Eve was made through Adam's rib, according to the Bible, according to the Word of God. So there's always going to be an emotional and a spiritual connection when it comes to the child's father. That's why you can't take women with younger children serious. You can't take women with living children serious. You can't take women with children who still are in contact with the father of the children serious, man. You're gonna end up getting hurt. You're gonna end up getting hurt if you take a female like that serious. You know that song, Sexy Red, babe, I love you, you're my everything. That's how women feel about their baby father. Even if he beat her up, even if he abused her, even if he cheated on her left and right, disrespected her, it does not matter what he did. It doesn't matter. He will always have a place in her heart and access to her body, because they bear a child together. They bear children. That's just what it is, man. You know? I've even seen clips, and I've seen, you know what? Forget the clips. I'm talking about real life. I've even seen in real life, man, how a woman who was dating a new guy who was actually helping take care of her kids, she pretty much told him he could not discipline the kids, that was the father's job, even though the father was not helping out at all. He was not giving child support. She didn't put him on child support. He was not buying school clothes for the kids or food or anything like that. Her boyfriend was doing this, and she told her boyfriend, you cannot discipline my children. You see how that works? He's a living boyfriend. He's taking care of you and your children, being a provider, and he can't discipline your kids when they disrespect him, even though they're eating out of the fridge, eating food out of the fridge that he put in the fridge, eating food out of the cabinets that he put in the cabinets, drinking Gatorades and juices out of the fridge that he put in the fridge, getting snacks that he bought. He can't discipline them. And I'm not even talking about physically. I'm talking about even yelling at him, being stern with them. She told him that he couldn't even do that. So, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff you deal with when you want to date women seriously that have kids, man. Living kids. Now, as far as a woman's first love, it's kind of a similar situation. He may not have access to the body, but he's going to have access to her mind. He will always be running through her mind. When you piping her out, giving her serious back shots, or you hitting her missionary and she not looking to see her eyes are closed, she could be fantasizing about her first love. I know, again, on firsthand, off of experience. My first serious relationship, I was with her for 5.5 years. You know, she reached out to me after having a kid with the dude she left me for. You know what I'm saying? We were high school, leaving middle school, high school sweethearts, you could say that. You know? And after high school, when she was in college, she got a free ride to college. She decided to not take college serious. She just decided to take some loser bum dude serious, right? And leave me, even though we had stuff going. We had a future plan, you know. And she ended up having a kid by this dude. And she was still following me. You know, she was still following me on social media, blindly, secretly. I didn't even know that. Pretty much stalking me on social media. I moved to Florida. Next thing you know, I put on my social media, I'm coming back to CT, I'm back. And she DMs me right away. Oh, you're back? I want to see you, da 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 da. I'm getting messages. Her friends are reaching out to me. Her friends are telling me, yeah, she's not doing well, da 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 da. The dude's a bum. He's a user. You know, he's a booster. He steals clothes and tries to resell his clothes while she's actually working. He's not doing much. Then I actually get in contact with her. I actually see what she wants when I come back to Connecticut. You know what she tells me? Oh, I was so depressed when I left here. I was drinking a lot. I was an alcoholic. I don't know why I did what I did. Da 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 da. And not only was I her first love, I took her virginity. I was the first one that been inside her. All right. Now, there's a lot of cases where a woman's first is not going to be her first love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the when you take a woman's virginity and it's a one-night stand or it's just a 1-month fling. That's not what I'm talking about. Because there are dudes who take women's virginity and she don't think about them ever again. So it just happened to be so that I took her virginity and we were together for 5.5 years. But yeah, man, I was always on her mind. I remained on her mind. I was the first one that told her that I loved her. She was the first one to tell somebody she loved them. You're second to that. You got to remember, you're always second, third, fourth, or fifth guy that she's going to tell I love you, or you're going to tell her she's heard that before. You know? That's why, like I said, a woman's first love will always have access to her mind. You having sex with her, she's thinking about him. You may be eating a meal, eating a good dinner, she's thinking, oh, I ate this meal with him. You go on a roller coaster, you go to take a vacation, you go to a roller coaster amusement park, oh, I've been on this ride with my man. There's going to be a lot of things that are not going to be the first time doing. You know, and even with my other ex I was with for, you know what I'm saying, like 6 years. She got married and stuff like that. There's a lot, think about it, 6 years is a long time. We've done a lot of stuff. We lived in a whole different state together. We traveled together. We ate and we tried different foods together. We tried all different types of sex positions together. The first one to tell her I love her, I'm the first guy she told she loved him. The first guy she's ever lived with. And lived in not just one state, but 3 states total. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's the first one she married, the first one to propose to her, but he's not the first guy for a lot of things, man. And you know what she told me? She told me, you know what I'm saying, we were going through our separation, we were getting ready to stop talking. She told me, say, you're my weakness. You're my weakness. I can't talk to you. I can't deal with you. I'm trying to start this new relationship. You're my weakness. She admitted it. And you know what she ended up doing? She ended up blocking me to where I can't contact her. Because you know what happens? If I'm able to still contact her, and I'm not talking about my first relationship, I'm talking about my second, all right? I'm not talking about the one that reached out to me when I came back from Florida. I was in another long-term relationship. This one, she got married. She didn't just have kids out of wedlock. She got married this one. But she told me, she said, I'm her weakness. You know what happened? If I was able to still keep in contact with her, she wouldn't be able to be successful in her relationship. Her marriage wouldn't go well because you still have me, her first love, still on her mind, consistently, still telling her, hey, I just want to let you know, I still love you. You know what I'm saying? I know you moved on. I know, you know what I mean? We both guys, I just want you to know I still love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for the memories we shared. Even if I don't say that, even if I tell you, say, hey, how's your week going? How's everything? How's your family? All right, I just want to make sure you're doing okay. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. That's going to hinder her relationship. So that's why she blocked me. That's why I'm her weakness, because I'm her first love. I'm her first of many things. That's why, fellas, it's always good to start your own family. It's always good to get with a woman that has no kids. It's always good to get with a woman that's never been married if you plan on marrying her. It's always good to try to meet a woman that's a virgin. And I know you may say, what are you talking about, 2024? No. I'm telling you, dudes, there are still plenty of women that are virgins out here. You guys are not looking in the right places. You guys are looking in all the wrong places. Start going to church. Seriously. You don't have to go to church to hear the pastor preaching for the word of God, because I actually don't believe. I grew up in a church home, but I don't believe in going to church, listen to a pastor to get the word of God, because he's a middleman. You should read the Bible directly yourself and understand the word yourself. But Go to church if you want to meet a virgin. There are virgins in the church home, man. I met a nice young lady at the gym. Dark skin, sexy chocolate. Young, in her early 20s, virgin. Waiting for marriage to do anything, to have sex, to do anything. There are plenty of women out here who are virgins, man. You guys are looking in all the wrong places. But yes, man, that's what you want to do. You want to get with a woman that's a virgin. Or, if you can't find a woman that's a virgin, but you find a woman that's extremely beautiful, that's fit, feminine, and friendly, find a woman that only wants to have sex with a dude she's in something serious with. You know, if a woman is willing to give it up to you in the first week, the first month, that's not the type of woman you want a wife. And you know you're going to have dudes say, oh, I'm just that fly of a dude, I'm just that fly. You know what I'm saying? She was really feeling me, she usually doesn't do this, but I'm the exception. Bull crap. I've had women tell me that too when I was younger. Come on, man. Come on, man. See this bull crap? Dumbass Honda. Dumbass Honda, man. But anyways, see this loser made me lose my train of thought, man. He really did. Oh my goodness. I apologize. I forget what I was just saying, man. I really forget what I was just saying. Oh yeah, man. So you want to get with a female that actually holds value to her body, that treats her body like a temple. I've had women when I was younger tell me, oh, I usually don't do this, but you know, I really feeling you, I really like you. Get out of here. Bull crap. I'm not the best looking dude in the world. Females who told me that when I was younger, that I'm the exception, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm not going for it. But anyways, man, yeah, get with a woman that treats her body like a temple. That just doesn't treat sex like it's sex all willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? A woman that wants serious commitment before she has sex with you. A woman that actually wants to make sure you're not talking to anybody, make sure you're exclusive. If a woman asks you, are we exclusive? You know what I'm saying? I just don't have sex with anybody. I want to make sure that you're not having any other sexual partners. I know I'm not, but I'll make sure you're not. If she comes to you saying like, this is a woman you could take serious. This is a woman you could possibly wife up if all goes well. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a woman that's a sexy red man that's twerking, that sexualizes herself. You don't want a woman that you're taking serious, that you attract to her because you saw her twerking on social media. Because you saw her on social media, or you go to her social media profile and you see all her butt is in all pictures. She got her butt posted. You gotta think about this stuff, man. You always want to look at a woman's social media and see what type of picture she's posting. If her butt is the first thing you see in a photo, if she's got her butt and she's looking back at her butt poked out to the side, you can't take her serious. You can't. That's a woman that's going to give it up to you easy. I'm telling you right now. So yeah, man, again, shout out to Accent Boy. I did this video for you, man. You gave me the idea to do this video. So I hope you see it. And I hope you take heed, my man. I hope other fellas take heed. You got to be careful with these women, man. You don't want to date women with living children, or women that have their baby daddy still in their life, still conversating and talking to them. And you don't want to date a woman that's still hooked on her first love. You don't want to do it, all right? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below, man. I appreciate you all. Your boy on the way to the gym to get these games. I'll catch you next one. Peace and love.